Stop. What is that shit? Yes, that's better. Perfectly dysfunctional. One messed up, crazy family having conversations about who knows what.
Warning.
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 Warning. This is an explicit podcast.
If you're going to get offended, you might as well click to the next podcast now.
Move along if your feelings get hurt easily.
There will be vulgar language.
That's why we're dysfunctional.
You got the Beetlejuice head and a Beetlejuice laugh.
That's right. We're nasty. We're going to hurt your feelings.
Classy.
You 18 or under, I'd leave now. You've been warned.
Yep, you sure have.
Why are y'all looking at me?
God damn it.
Because you're supposed to fucking start it.
That was the first time.
Oh, no. You said you were starting it. And you
It's a goddamn train wreck
That was
every time.
sit there with your
single
finger
time.
in her ass. I want to be doing why you got to start it all the time. I want to do it. And then you just sit there.
I said I wanted to do it one time,
No,
not
you
every
didn't
time.
specify.
But then you fucked it up that one time too.
And every time after.
Yeah.
All right, so
Welcome to
everyone
episode,
understands.
I don't know, was this 8?
I don't know.
I think so.
We're confused.
The next episode.
It's the next episode.
Eight.
We don't have to keep count like
No.
that. He
Saturday.
always does that.
Wow.
Late. LSU got their ass beat
Yep.
by Mississippi State.
I didn't
Sad
watch it.
day. No.
I don't care.
It's not the same this year. It's just not the same.
I
No
don't like
tailgating, no nothing.
football. I worked the LSU games last year, so I'm okay with.
Did you work the beer booth?
Yeah, I worked concessions, which had beer as well.
Ugh.
It was fucking horrible and hot, and I was sweaty, and it was gross, and I'll never do that again.
Did you get paid well?
Yeah,
Oh.
But it wasn't worth it.
no,
Okay.
I did it on behalf of my best friend's son's baseball team. I did it for that. They were raising money, so
Oh, you get something? You did it for free?
no, that her and her husband paid me to do it because I was there like every weekend that they had a home game. It was horrible. I wouldn't get home till 1:00 in the morning,
Oh, I know.
and I was still in school at this point too, so I was doing that and school and work.
I can't
And
do all
5
that.
kids.
Yep. Fucking superwoman.
Oh.
You know what Malin did yesterday? Does everybody want to know what Malin did? She comes over. She's running late for some fucking... her. Everybody say happy birthday to Malin for yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Nobody
birthday.
wanted to say shit.
Thanks.
She's running late to her birthday dinner or whatever because she had to wake up like a normal person early and go to work.
4:30.
She comes speeding in the driveway on 2-wheel. I get the granddaughter and she's like, turn around, don't look. Next thing I know, she done dropped fucking drawers in the middle of the driveway.
No, she didn't have any on.
No, she didn't have drawers on. She drops her pants in the middle of the driveway, changing clothes outside. The poor outside dog, she bends over. He starts barking and howling at the moon and shit like it. She's a hot mess. Hot mess.
She wouldn't be.
We
part
were
of the
only
family.
15 minutes late.
She wouldn't be part of the family if she wasn't, though.
Yeah, I mean,
So if anybody knows who we are, I'm driving past and you're blinded by a big white moon, that would be Malin's ass.
it didn't
I
bother
was
me.
hidden behind my car for the most
Your
part.
car's a
People-
golf
My
My
cart.
disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Oh, look, you hit a sound clip when I was in the middle of speaking. Jesus.
It's the way it
Signal.
goes.
We need a signal.
People
did.
drive so fast down this road they couldn't see you anyway.
No. It was fine. It didn't take her but a second.
Literally 2 seconds.
The
I was
hell's that
stressed.
noise?
What is that?
Not me.
I don't know what that was. It wasn't me. I didn't touch nothing.
The ghost.
The podcast is nail haunted.
The oven was haunted earlier.
It start popping.
The oven.
Yeah, when she was cooking bread.
Oh, I missed that.
Mr. Silky Smooth got into a driving altercation this week.
My car got in a fight with a light pole.
The light pole won.
Unfortunately so.
No, I came out all right. all things
Yeah, it
considered.
wasn't as bad as it could have been.
No, it definitely could have been bad. So, I was driving on my way to work down a 4-lane highway with a median in the middle. It's a pretty busy highway, not at 5 o'clock in the morning, but there's the big street lights going down the middle of the street every so many feet. And apparently a truck going the opposite direction had swerved to, as the officer did big air quotes around it, avoid a dog, which is what everybody says. He swerved all the way in the median, hit the light pole, and knocked it so hard that it fell perpendicular to the highway on my side of the highway. And it was real dark there now because there was no fucking light anymore. And I didn't see it till I was like 20 yards away from it, so I swerved as fast as I could over towards the ditch and still couldn't get past it and ended up hitting the pole hard enough to knock it back into the median and just tore up the passenger side of my car.
Calls his wife at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Like, hey, I'm fine.
No,
but
he starts out.
Don't freak out.
No, he doesn't. He's like so calm. He's like, so, just, I'm okay, but I got in a wreck, and I asked what happened, and he told me, and then I'm like, well, did you get a police report? He's like, no, I left. I said, you better turn your ass back around and go get a fucking police report.
You didn't get a report and just drove off?
Well, I didn't full on leave. I was right up the road because I pulled over to make sure I could still drive the car.
Always get a police report.
I know. This is what I was telling him. But, I mean, if he would have been, like, seriously hurt, because I went right back to sleep. I hung that phone up and I went right back to sleep. Like, he's not dead. He's good. Click.
I still got an hour left.
I went straight back to sleep. I'm surprised I even woke up for that phone call because I usually would not. But he was fine.
She's like, fuck you.
Fucked the van up, though.
Glad you're okay. I'm going back to sleep.
Appreciate it.
He wasn't dead. I mean, I was kind of irritated. You know, we can't go anywhere with all of us together right now because we can't drive the van. I can't even open the passenger door because the fender got pushed back behind it.
Well, you might be able to find an auto body shop that can fix that for you.
It's gonna total.
Oh, it's gonna total.
You think so?
Yes.
Peeled that hood
Well,
back up.
it's because it's 8 years old. It's got over 100,000 miles on it, and Honda parts are really expensive, so it's gonna total. And I just bought a new car.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is that all it takes?
Don't even get any ideas.
I just bought a brand new
wreck
car.
your shit and see what happens to me. You got liability only.
That means you get nothing.
You need somebody to run into you.
Yeah. That van was paid off. Like, I didn't like the van, but it was paid off, and we didn't keep the insurance
Does that
on
mean
it.
you're gonna
His
get
mom
your
had it.
Durango now?
What?
I mean, if it happens, if we have to get a new car, we're gonna get the one a Durango, like I wanted to get, because that was the plan for next year anyway. But I don't want to. I mean, literally in May is when I bought the Jeep.
I know where they got some handicap buses for sale, like 10, 15 passengers.
I swear, we the other day I was at work and I saw one of them big express vans. I'm like, damn, them new ones are nice. We might have to get one of those one day.
Maybe just like one of those little
Mercedes
Sprinter vans.
I mean,
Just saying.
Like the Amazon
I'll
people.
like fucking deck that shit out.
Yeah.
Does the Durango have second row seating?
It has third row seating.
I mean third row seating.
Yes. Yes, it does. And
Most cars, unless a sports car, have second row seating. It's called a back seat.
It's a fucking 2-door van.
but I'm so picky because a lot of cars that have third row seating, the third row is not like roomy enough.
Yeah.
Like I want a
And it's not as comfortable.
I
for
want a
some
Honda
reason. It's more
Pilot.
stiff.
Either that or you lose all your trunk space.
My friend has a Honda Pilot. It is nice.
I want a Honda Pilot.
You know what I've noticed?
Yeah, I want one of them Broncos that we saw.
You know what I noticed is those little Honda Ridgeline truck car things. That is the 2020's version of the El Camino. Those are
Oh my
ugliest
God.
fucking vehicles ever. It's
I'm
a
real-
Honda trying to be a truck.
I'm
Yeah,
really-
I've seen them.
I'm really
the
disappointed
Honda
in
El
the
Camino.
2021 Tahoes. They're so ugly.
I hadn't seen
I
them.
haven't seen it
They're
either.
ugly.
I saw a 2021 Vet or 2020 Vet this morning.
You don't even drive the one you have.
The mid. You shut the fuck up. I'm talking right now. It's got the mid engine in it.
But he always wanted one of those cars.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is they don't make them in a manual transmission. And I'm sorry, paddle shifting is not shifting. It's playing PlayStation. They need to make them in manual.
Well, I don't like his vet, and it don't like me.
Sell it.
The one he has?
I'm not. You want me to sell my car and buy you a Jeep?
Yeah,
what-
she
look at her.
suggested that.
That's what-
Let's sell the vet and get me a Jeep.
You ain't the only kid they have. What the fuck? No.
She thinks because she's the baby.
The vet
No.
is, the vet stand where it's at is paid for. Fluffy better start selling some mustache rides or something. Get you a fucking
Because I
car.
want a fucking Jeep too.
You got a Jeep.
No. I want a Jeep Wrangler. I don't want a Cherokee. I'll deal with it for now.
Better
Though.
start pimping the mustache out.
No. It's not gonna happen.
You son of a bitch.
You know the best part about all these sound effects is that everyone jumps out of their skin
Yeah,
every time
because
he
it's
does
so fucking loud.
Somebody take it away from him.
I'll bite a motherfucker.
I'll bite you back, bitch.
I probably got some
You
kind of
can't even
disease or
move that
something.
fast. I could literally get up, walk over there, take it, and you wouldn't even
Don't
realize
act like
it.
you in some kind of good sprinter shape or something like that.
I said walk, not run.
But like I said, I might have some mongoose ninja speed you don't know about.
He doesn't.
No.
No.
You walk slower than a turtle.
Because I'm saving up my energy for when you need it. Mm-hmm. Don't make me put the turbo on.
Yeah, you see that turtle shell in the front?
It's the garage.
That's what. Oh, that's what you could be for Halloween. We could paint your belly as a turtle shell.
If we can paint your stretch marks like a road map. Ooh, how's that?
that would
You
be
can
great.
go as an
Tiger.
atlas. You can go as an atlas.
Ooh.
Don't come after my mom's stripes.
Wait, right? Yours are you. That's from having a baby. That's from eating.
Well, hers is still like that from eating.
Oh, mine too.
I still have mine.
Oh well.
Yeah. I still have mine. They don't go away.
Never. I like my extra flappy belly.
Yeah.
Whatever. I still get it. I still get some. I'm married. It's good. Active sex life. I'm all right.
Let's say some.
I get a lot.
Yeah, if you slow down, maybe a sperm count would go up a little bit.
I waited for a week and a half.
Oh god.
It was a week and a half. Guess what? I'm on my period. Still ain't no baby. But I did finally get to message my doctor back about Jason going for another semen analysis.
There's nothing better than walking through a hospital with a brown paper bag with a cup in it.
Full of your jizz.
Well,
You
What
know
you
what's
got
in
there?
You know what's in the bag. They know what's in the bag, but nobody wants to talk about what's in the bag.
I'm just saying last time
You got to walk through the hospital without it in the bag.
time they gave me a sterile cup to give to him. This time I don't have no sterile cup, so you're going to have to talk to Gammy up in there and go in the
Gam.
special room with all the movies and
Oh my god.
And
So-
Do they really have the movie?
Oh,
my
wait.
God. So when was it you?
Oh,
That did they tell you, or was that when they talked to me?
yeah, they talked to you. I never talked to that
Oh, yeah.
doctor's office.
So I called them up because I didn't know exactly where they're at, and
The movies?
the actual doctor's office. And when I start talking to her, she's like, so did they give you a sample cup and blah blah blah? I was like, yes, ma'am, they gave it to me. She goes, okay, did they give you the instructions? The little old black lady I was talking to. She's like, okay, so either you can follow the instructions at home and make sure you have enough time to get here, but if you don't think you'll be able to get here in this time, we have a room there. It's private. There's reading materials. and movies and anything you might need to take care of your needs, and you could hear a pause and collect your sample.
She's rehearsed that.
Well, I mean, you only have an hour window from when you do it to bring it to the doctor.
It's like I beat that motherfucker like redhead stepchild.
I'm just saying, there's nothing worse than trying to beat on a time limit. Like,
Yeah. No
sir.
pressure. No pressure at all.
Sir, are you done? Do you need any assistance, sir?
No, he's good. He's good.
Not good. Have we ever talked about Gam Gam? Did we talk about
The
that?
lady from the sex store?
The lady from the sex store.
No, I don't
Did we
From the
talk about
Hustler
We
store?
talked about the store, but not
Which-
about
which
any of
store?
the
The
employees.
Hustler store.
I didn't wear my shirt. I bought a shirt from that store. It says "Pounding Pussy" since like 1918 or some shit on it. The button-up shirt, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Go ahead with that story. It was great. What were you there for?
I don't even remember. So there's multiple adult novelty stores in our area, and only a couple of them really good. And we hadn't been to this one at all. As anybody who's listened to more than one of these podcasts knows, we're avid collectors of adult novelty items.
Frequent flyers.
Well, I mean, Hustler's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
They are.
But she's like, you should go there and check it out and see if they have anything good. So I did. It's fine. I walked through the front door, and up ahead, I hear somebody say, like, hello, can we help you find anything? And I didn't even look, and I said, no, I'm good. And dead ahead of me, there's an older lady and this younger girl talking to each other around this little section they have for, like, bachelorette parties and things. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird that they're in the store together. It must be like a mom and daughter. Whatever. I keep going, and then I hear a voice behind me saying, do you need help finding anything? And I turn around, and no, the little old lady who's got to be in her 70s. She works at the Hustler store, and she's like 4.5 feet tall in a fucking cardigan.
That is so cute.
And goddamn slippers.
Right? And she probably like a freak.
Oh yeah, and
That
her
is
I
so
can't remember
cute.
what her name was, but she
She might have had a butt plug in at the
She
time.
might have. She had a name tag on, and it had literally had stickers of dicks all over it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That might have been one for every customer she got.
So I,
But you said she's like in her 70s. She probably didn't have to shave it no more. The hair done fell out that motherfucker, and just throw. It's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my teeth up.
I mean,
Just stay warmed up, big boy.
to be fair, I hope
I'm
when
gonna
I'm
gum.
70, I'm still
I'm getting ready
getting
to gum you.
Nobody
You will be.
Nobody thinks what you think.
No, I tell y'all all the time.
You get your dick scraped by a set of teeth bad enough one time, you thinking about gums. Trust me, when they done took meat off that motherfucker, and you think you're gonna die because they done scrape meat off your dick with their teeth. Yeah, you think about putting the teeth in the jar and gumming it. We have a live studio audience, and somebody is raising their hand, agreeing with me in our live studio audience tonight.
And the rest of the audience threw up.
My
Teeth,
my braces.
teeth are bad on penises.
My braces got stuck.
On his penis?
No, God, no, God,
Not
damn.
have braces.
On,
Oh my god.
on Eli's dad. My wire had popped out. Apparently, while I was
You pierced his
I got
penis?
stuck. I was literally like mouth open, just
Guys, you can call 911 on that one.
stuck. No, I got it unstuck, but he still to this day. His
right.
wife now. Shut up. His wife now has asked him like why he has that scar on his dick, and he's like, "Oh, it's from Megan's braces." Yeah,
Oh,
it was an
God.
experience. I felt really. I mean,
Could you imagine getting the police getting that call? Did you respond? We have a woman's mouse stuck on her
No,
boyfriend's dick.
I was literally
We have a mouse stuck
17,
on his
16,
dick.
Impaled.
Teenager.
You'd have every
Ow.
fucking cop in the parish
I wanna see, I
showing
wanna
up,
see.
running code.
It was great.
That's the kind of calls I was getting.
I know.
Just saying. Those on the ambulance. That's what I was.
The
getting.
cock calls?
That was my call. If it was weird or stupid,
It was
that's what I
Jason's
got.
every time.
I never really got the. I don't know if police have a similar scenario where we refer to people that had that little black cloud hanging over them, because I know people that had that and they just got wrecks and
They're
cardiac
but I think
arrests,
they're called shit
shootings.
magnets.
Yeah, shit magnets. Constantly getting that kind of shit. I never got that. But I would get the shit that you would just have to tell everybody about, and everybody would sit down and go, what? Huh? Wait, tell me that again.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Like that lady that punched you in the face.
Yeah, I did get punched in the face by a lady that was covered in mud who drank one of those like big gallon jugs, the like value size jugs with the handle.
Yeah, Ripple.
Yeah, of like Albertsons brand vodka.
Brandy was drinking Ripple for a while.
She broke into this dude's. It wasn't even it was a camper, out in the middle of nowhere.
It wasn't even a camper?
It wasn't even a camper. It was literally like a shed in the
okay.
middle of a field. And that's where he lived.
All right.
And it had been raining, so she was covered head to toe in mud. And the cop was like, she's been fighting the guys around. She's been fighting the dudes that were here. This is their house shed thing. And she calmed down a little bit now. He's like, how much did she drink? And he pulls out the bottle. He said, this was full like an hour ago.
It's so good.
I was
Like,
thirsty.
oh, fuck.
It's delicious.
They said you're supposed to drink a gallon a day.
She did. She drank a gallon of what I think it was vodka. I can't remember. She
Ripple.
we got her to stand up, and we're like, you got to go to the hospital. And she stood up, and then it took like 2 steps through the like knee deep mud, and decided she wanted to fight. And then everybody had to fight her, and got her on the stretcher. And my partner's like, we'll sedate her. We started. It was around the time that the company I was working for started using ketamine, which ketamine is awesome for people like this, because they just, when it works, they get their shot of ketamine, and after maybe a minute, they just disassociate from the world around them, so they just stop doing whatever they're doing and just stare blankly at the sky. Like people that have this happen to them, they can tell what's happening around them, but they can't actually react to it.
Is it over the counter?
So we thought the ketamine had kicked in, because she stopped moving and she stared off at the sky and her pupils got real wide. And my partner was like, all right, let her go, and we'll see if we can go ahead and finish restraining her in case she wakes up. And as soon as somebody let go of her hand, she whipped around and punched me right in the jaw.
And that was a phone call that started with, hey, babe, I'm okay.
I just got beat up by a drunk bitch.
Yeah.
This is not poo on my face, it's mud.
And Jason, knowing him not working, he's such a sweet guy. But apparently he was like a douche. Like, he is a douche when he's working.
God, wouldn't you turn into vinegar and water?
You have to at some point.
I can't even begin to imagine Jason
raising his voice, yelling, telling somebody. Yeah, I know, me neither.
What is that
I think
like?
if he raised his voice at me, I'd probably laugh at him.
I'd like, wait,
I don't even know.
No, the first time I heard him raise his voice
You're
to the
not
kids,
scary at all.
the first time he raised his voice to the kids, I like laughed. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean,
He's always so calm
sweet.
and soft spoken. Yeah.
The last time on a 911 call that I actually had to raise my voice at somebody, I was going to this.
Was it Thanksgiving?
No, I tore her a new one though.
Oh, he did. Wait, that story's better.
True. I was. It was Thanksgiving. I was having to work, but we were posted somewhere near my house. So it was near my mom's house, and my wife had brought all the kids over, so I got to actually see them on Thanksgiving, which was nice. And we were sitting. I was on the floor playing with my kids. This is an opportunity that you don't get very often. It's a holiday, and then we get a call for an overdose, because of course we do. And we go, and this chick had locked herself in the bathroom. Her boyfriend had called 911, saying that something was wrong with her. He had no clue what it could possibly be. She just stopped breathing. And we found out later that he had actually gone in. They were at a friend's house, and he had gone in before the friends could go in and had locked the door behind him. And after a few minutes, he came out, and he's like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with her, but everything around her had been rearranged.
Of course.
So anything she had on her disappeared. The fire department had already given her Narcan and woke her right the fuck back up. So there wasn't a whole lot we could do other than tell her she needed to go to the hospital. And I asked the cop, it's like, do you want her for anything? He's like, no. Cool. Like, she's refusing to go with me. I was like, cool. Are we done? Good. And I was like, cool, shut the door. I spent the next 5 minutes just yelling at this woman for for ruining my evening with my kids and being a general piece of shit and shooting up in her friend's house when her friend had like two younger brothers were under the age of 10 in the same house.
Jeez.
Oh God.
And she wasn't even from the area, and I basically told her if she was going to do this, if she was going to not go to the hospital, if she would kindly go back home and overdose there so I didn't have to see her again.
This isn't a fucking strip club. Turn it off.
He plays this clip.
That's my
every
Delete it.
background music.
Delete it.
This is my shit. You're not deleting nothing.
I didn't even finish my
I
Gam
hate
Gam
this
thing.
clip.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we
Kenneth
skewed
finished
off.
talking about
Your
it.
I
Gam
didn't even
Gam
finish
thing.
Gam Gam. So I finished shopping. I can't remember what we bought, but I got up to the counter, and Gam Gam is standing there, of course, going checking me out. And I set whatever it was on the counter, and she picks the box up, and there's a line behind me. She's like, "It's a good one." She goes, "Make sure you use a water-based lubricant. Do you need water-based lubricant?" And I was like, "No, ma'am." Swear to God, she's like, "Okay, do you have a rewards account with us?" And I was like, "Fuck, yes." And she goes, "I can't find us." I'm sitting there like resetting up a rewards account with Gam Gam, and at the end of it, she's like, "All right, honey." It's like, and she points over to a bowl of candy on the table. She makes sure you grab some candy on the way out, sweetheart. And you look at it, and it's got the little pocket. It's got lint on it, and you're like, "Oh, that came out of Gam Gam's purse."
It probably was it peppermint.
Yeah.
It might have not have come out of her purse.
Shut the
Did you
fuck
take
up.
some?
No, actually, yeah, I did. I remember I did take it. I took it with me.
Tastes like,
Want to be rude?
this tastes like old
I swear, I was
vagina.
like, "Yes, ma'am."
Just in case the sugar drops.
Have you tried that butt plug you bought last time?
Whenever I retire, I want to work at a sex store. That's what I want to do. I've decided. That's what I'm going to do.
I thought about it the other day. Like, I kind of want to just do that part time, just to see shit.
You just be a
I bet
dildo.
that's an
What
interesting
do you do?
fucking job.
I'm a dildo salesman.
I bet that's a really interesting job.
I don't know. Every time I go...
Well, y'all can tell people what works, what don't work. What,
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
This
I,
motherfucker
wait.
tore the shit out of me right here. Don't
Right?
need this one.
That butt plug sent me to the hospital.
This motherfucker's wicked. Don't use it.
But, like, I don't know. They look boring. The people that work at the place we go to now, meh. I would be so much better in that job.
My favorite thing at the counter of the sex stores is when they take the products out and test them to make sure they work because you can't return them. And that's hilarious.
Oh, I know. The last time, remember...
Look, we have one slightly used fleshlight
y'all-
here. Only used once. 50% off.
Y'all remember that one I was talking about last time that has the suckers on it and it's the dildo? That took 20 minutes for this chick to figure out how to put it together because she had to try every suction. It had like 3 suctions and all that. I'm just sitting here like, I want to go home.
While people are waiting in line?
Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, I obviously have plans tonight. If you can't see by the sex toy sitting here, can you like hurry it the fuck up? Because it took forever.
Ruining the mood.
Well, they have to, because they have to try them out.
Yeah, if
Well,
you're,
yeah,
if
but-
you're like moderately embarrassed about being in the sex store, that'll ruin you right away.
Oh.
'Cause
Yeah, I bet, you know
it's
what?
not just them. Everybody in
I
the
don't
store is
give
going
a
to know
shit.
what the fuck you bought.
Well, you know what? They're in the fucking sex store, too.
See, I love watching
Yeah.
people who like come, they're like nervous, they're like scared, like, oh, these people are gonna judge me. I don't give a flying.
There's Malin over there.
Oh, I don't care.
We're taking a field trip, Malin.
Like, I don't care. I like
We're
what
going
I
to take
like.
a perfectly
Her
dysfunctional
face
field
was
trip
blood red the first time we went with
to a
her.
dildo store. She was like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Which one? I'm like, look, do you like this one here or this one? This one? No, do you want this? Oh, and the lady's like, well, this was good. She's like, just turning beet red.
She's like, just pick one.
No, you can't just randomly pick one, Malin. I've told you this before. I've told
That was
you.
after your wedding,
I know.
by the way.
I know. I mean,
We talked about that.
you just can't. You have to stop and look. You have to.
Well, I didn't know what I was looking for.
That's why you gotta let the sales associate talk to you. They'll be like, this one vibrates and this one moves
this
and
one
thrusts
spins and
and
this one does.
this one
all-
ejaculates.
I'm with you on that.
all
though.
kinds of them.
I don't like going to a store in general where somebody comes up and talks to me and asks me if I need help. I just don't like it. I like instinctively tell them no, even if I really do need help. But
Yep.
that right there, especially
I do
like
that.
no, do you need help finding? It's like fuck no.
Just look.
I'm looking for large plastic cocks. Can you point me in that direction? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. They have the ones that actually squirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That website you said. I looked at. I said I ain't never seen a
I sent it to your
fucking
dad.
Yeah.
fucking dildo that squirts cum
Yes.
out, fake cum out of
Do you
it.
have to put something in it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes with like.
It comes with.
I
It
guess-
comes pre-filled. And then you got to buy cum refills. I don't know.
A bottle of cum.
Yeah. Can I get that bottle of fake cum right there? Yeah.
Dude, is it
What
fake?
the?
I don't know.
It is, but what
Oh,
the,
that
what the
shit
fuck is it?
It looks. I mean, it's like it looks like glue. That's what
They
it looks
ought
like.
to put like some like that frosting
condensed
off
milk.
some
I know.
frosting off of the fucking like cinnamon rolls or something when it's warm.
Fucking cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
Have
flying.
sugar ants crawling all over that.
Jesus Christ.
That's some delicious fake cum.
Are you Yoda? Is that what you are now? Because that's what he sounded like just now.
Yes, I'm Yoda. That's just one of my voices.
Oh, okay.
What's up? So, are y'all ready to do y'all's news?
Yeah, I was going to say we hadn't even done. We usually do that at the beginning.
Best thing ever. All right, our first story tonight is from Vietnam. Vietnam confiscates over 300,000 recycled condoms for sale. A raid at a warehouse led to the arrest of a woman, just one woman, who said she had been paid by the pound to recycle condoms. They seized more than 300,000 condoms that had been boiled, dried, and put up for sale. Let me see.
Can we back up to the phrase "paid by the pound"? Because that's funny as hell.
I want to know if they threw some crawfish boil up in that shit with
And
it.
how did she
Made
get
that-
all
then
of
you
these?
could have
Right?
some sexy sex, some spicy
Where the
sex.
fuck did
Is
you
it
get
like
that
a
many?
donation box?
Let's see. They
It's in Vietnam. It's like, oh, Miss So Horny.
These condoms weighed in at almost 800 pounds.
Jeez.
I want to know where do you go to collect used?
And were they empty?
They were
Right.
used. Of course, they wasn't empty.
Oh,
That's
It
disgusting.
said boiled.
Yeah, it says.
It's re-sterilized.
Yep. Hang on, I'm looking for it because it's being stupid. Let's see. Yep, she boiled them, dried them, and then used a wooden dick to reshape them.
yeah.
That is
That's awful.
mm-hmm.
Did it say where the condoms came from?
No.
No.
The back,
Never-
the
no,
back,
it didn't
the back
say.
room at the sex
Wait.
toy store.
She said it was unclear what impact boiling the condoms would have on their integrity.
Well, other than them, they're already used.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there wasn't much integrity going on anywhere in that store.
That's
At
just
all.
disgusting. Y'all are trying to get AIDS.
No, but she boiled them in crawfish
That
boil.
doesn't mean anything.
They
She
probably
boiled
don't
them.
even know what crawfish bowl is.
They're
in
probably all.
Vietnam.
They have Vietnamese crawfish. Look at the packaging when next time you go to the store. Did you not watch Forrest Gump when they were in Vietnam? They were talking about shrimp in them water. They got crawfish in them too.
They're from Alabama.
Bubba
though.
Gump.
They were from Alabama.
They were just stationed over there.
They have shrimps in them water.
That don't mean that has nothing to do with
There is Vietnamese crawfish.
Look, we're talking about used condoms here.
not Daniel.
They probably don't use the boil. The seasoning.
No.
No, they don't because people up north make crawfish and that shit's bland as fuck.
Yeah, they don't even use salt.
Well, they don't need salt if they had all them used condoms.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where?
Wah, wah, wah.
No.
Where's that? Yeah, do it.
Wah,
No,
wah,
that's,
wah.
well, that was funny because
It
you know
wasn't
No, it
funny.
wasn't
You
funny.
laugh at
Nobody's
your own
laughing.
jokes. No one else laughs.
the
Those
studio
are my
audience.
favorite. Is
Studio audience laughed.
when he laughs at
They're
himself.
laughing at you,
No,
not at
they
your
laughed
jokes.
at my joke.
No.
I think we're missing a point here. She had 300,000 she
800 pounds.
300,000 condoms that she had. There's,
Were
guys,
they
wait.
Were they her used condoms?
Hey.
no, like
Did y'all watch the video?
there was a
There's
fucking
a video.
Oh no, hold on, hook it up.
Oh.
Everybody can hear it.
Okay.
Hold on, folks. As long as it ain't just words.
I wish
How
it
many is already out?
That's
on
what I'm
the
saying. How many of
market?
these did she? That was how many she had like sitting around. Like
All right.
it's my pre-boiled
Đang
batch.
được tái chế thì bị lực lượng
Nope,
chức năng
it's
tỉnh
not,
Bình
it's not in English. It's not in English.
Okay, I don't know what just happened.
Hey, use that new translator app on
Yeah, well.
from the update.
If we had a Vietnamese viewer, that was their time to shine. Holy shit.
Yep. I'm going to screenshot this and put it on our Facebook for y'all.
Awful. It's not even
Let me see.
a variety. It's like, oh, it's terrible.
Ew.
That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm screenshotting that and put it on
Put
Facebook
that-
for everybody to see.
Anyway,
And the
can't
and the
listen to the sound.
Instagram.
Well, you can listen to the sound bite unless you're Vietnamese. You wouldn't know what the fuck they're
Yeah,
saying.
because we don't know what the fuck they're saying.
If we had a Vietnamese viewer, that was their time to shine.
Right? No, probably wouldn't shot.
Everybody's dropping shit.
I know. My can was empty, though. All right, moving on, people.
Yeah, moving on.
Our next story.
Do you want your sound effect again?
No.
No, she only gets the
I only
one.
get once.
just
That's how
saying.
news stories go. All right. Dentist charged after pulling patient's tooth on a hoverboard.
To be fair, I read the story and it sounds like that's not all he did.
No,
That's-
because he's got a lot of charges.
my
yeah,
God.
he was found guilty on 46 charges, including Medicaid fraud, reckless endangerment, and unlawful dental acts. Oh, and tooth extractions at will.
How often do dental legal issues come up to have a legal definition called unlawful
I
dental
think if I
acts?
remember that story correctly, I think his license had been suspended.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
2017.
He was practicing without his dental license.
He's going to be somebody's
lost
bitch in
it.
prison. Can you imagine just sitting there, what you in for? Unlawful dental acts.
All right, let's see. It says perhaps most notable of all is the fact that this overwhelming amount of evidence was often supported in excruciating detail by this dentist's own text, photos, and videos. Bills over $200 million for intravenous sedation
200
without
million.
proper
200 million?
proper justification were
Lot
charged
of
by
money.
both him and his former office manager last year. Let's see.
Well, it's just easier to put people to sleep so you can ride around on your hoverboard.
And pull
Hey.
teeth.
If he's a grown man driving a coverboard, that's impressive.
I mean, I'm more impressed
Because
that
those are dangerous.
he must have been confident.
He was sentenced to 12 years.
That's
But he
mostly
hadn't
for-
had a license since 2017.
Yeah, it's the Medicaid. Is it Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud?
Medicaid.
Yeah, that's why he's in prison.
Yeah. They don't care about his license.
He was removing teeth without patient's permission.
Yep. Fuck it. That one looks good. Take
Right,
that,
like,
motherfucker.
what the heck? Illegal. Let's see. It says reckless endangerment, illegally practicing dentistry, and medical assistance fraud. He almost killed somebody.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And doing tricks on the hoverboard.
Yep. And they videoed it. Why would you? I mean, stupid motherfucker.
That's how people get caught doing stuff, because they videotape themselves
Right.
doing it.
He lost his dental license in 2017 and was ordered not to practice medicine during his 10-year probation once released. That is so stupid.
Where was this at?
It doesn't. Wait, it was.
It's in Florida.
No, was it?
I don't know. All kind of crazy shit happens in Florida.
I think it was in. It just said the Anchorage Superior Court.
Good page right there, story.
What, so Alaska?
Yeah, and no, a chick named Emily did.
No, we haven't forgotten about you, Paige, by the way.
Nope. Hi, Paige. Fuck you.
We talk about you all the time.
Worst story
Okay.
ever.
That was terrible.
Well, now we're going to go into Jason's beer tasting event. And what he has today is it's called ostrich cock beer. And on this ostrich cock beer, you have to lick the side of it before you partake of the liquid inside of it. Actually, I'm just making that shit
Yeah,
up.
it's really confusing because this looks like a bottle of Dasani.
We didn't get a beer request, and
No.
we started late, so
Actually,
we.
completely forgot. We were pulling out of a driveway on our way here. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
we don't have a
so-
beer.
I just made the ostrich cock thing up. So.
You don't
They know.
say.
We didn't get a request. So.
I know.
Yeah, I got some weird beer names out there.
They
Don't
might
be
have
surprised.
ostrich cock beer. You don't know.
It's 2020. You never
Yeah.
know.
True.
I was saying this earlier. Like, I'm so done with 2020. If you told me that Godzilla had popped out of the ocean in Japan, I really wouldn't be shocked.
I'm waiting on the Rona Rita.
What the fuck is that?
The Rona Rita. It's a good one.
Thank you.
You just gave somebody an idea, and now they're going to be a billionaire.
Because of me.
Could have been you.
They won't include you in it.
right?
Bunch of assholes. It's all right.
What is there a hurricane in the living room?
Yeah. It's called
Oh,
Bradley.
children.
Oh my goodness.
She's
had a
eating
good
some
nap
rice.
today, so.
Not me.
We're gonna do Megan's other sound effect because I heard she had something else to talk about.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
I had something else to talk about.
No, but Brandy said you had some new sex toy. Another
Oh.
new sex
Oh,
toy
yeah.
to
Oh,
talk
We're
about.
back on the sex toys.
Yeah. Yeah, because
really where we shine.
we literally apparently we go every 2 weeks at some point because every time
Every
we
payday, we're buying new dildos, people.
What we have an allowance for it. I set money aside for it. That's my time. That's my stuff. So yeah, Jason went to the sex store the other day.
Why is he's the one always going?
Nope, not true. I go too. But if he's on his way home from work, he's closer to it, so he just
Pretty
stops.
half and half.
Yeah. He just stops on his way home, and I don't want to wear a mask. So it is. I was a little skeptical because it's super, it's really, really tiny, but it is this wonderful G-spot vibrator. And it is fucking amazing. It was only $80. Best vibrator I've ever had.
Wow. Yeah. So size don't matter.
No, not with that.
It was a hit.
It was great.
Jason
So
liked it too.
I take it hit the G spot.
It did. It did.
She liked it a lot.
Do y'all ever use the toys more than once? I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I've never really paid any attention to
Why?
those, but I thought about it
I know,
randomly
because they
the other
don't
day,
look
and-
like they'd be very productive.
No, I thought about it randomly the other day, and I was like, huh, we don't have one of those.
We don't.
Add
We
to
have
the
everything
collection.
else, but
Knock
shit.
that one off
I had
the
a friend
checklist.
tell me about that one.
Was her experience good?
She didn't have it.
She didn't have an experience?
One of her friends was telling her about it, so she told me about it.
Secondhand dildo story.
For real.
No review from there. Megan
Don't
had a
look
good
at me, I
review.
ain't trying it.
You should.
Mm.
You should. Orgasm like you never have before.
Things happened.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Staring her down.
Because
She's not going to try it.
No.
that'll never happen.
We're
for
going
her.
on a goddamn
Yeah.
field trip.
We're going to take the bus.
Yeah.
Taking the bus. It's fixed to be cool enough. We can take it.
We're gonna roll in there like 8 deep.
It holds 10.
They're gonna think we're like this big pack of swingers or something.
Whatever. I'm sure they've seen worse.
It's like goddamn sex cult.
No,
Oh,
they'll
God.
be like, "Hey, what's up, Megan?
Hi,
You want to use your points?
Your husband.
I got $25 off last time because that's how many points I had racked up. It's wonderful.
But not at that store.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, not at
Not at the
not
hustler
at the one
store.
with Gam Gam.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm saying. Not at that store.
Scared
no.
to go back and see
No,
Gam
I
Gam.
just I don't.
Don't eat the
They're
candy.
more like lingerie than anything.
Yeah, they do have a lot of clothing there.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How long does it go on for?
Ever.
That's for you, Gam Gam.
You know what?
I like the one on Sherwood.
That's the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do for Malin for Christmas. I'm gonna get you a gift basket
Get her some anal beads.
of
No.
all the sex toys that you should try.
Her and Tyler Fluffy are just kind of vanilla when it comes to it.
You
Look at
don't
her
know
face.
that.
Look at her face.
I know.
Our studio audience that chimed in and brought up, we do need to try to find Gam Gam and at least get her to call in.
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I bet
that-
she's
that would
interesting
be
as
cool.
hell.
She
Holy
would.
shit,
she
huh?
would come.
Yeah, I'm sure
We
she
can
would.
do it.
Come on here.
I'm sure. Gam Gam, would you like to come? Gam Gam.
Fuck.
That was
That's a good one.
a good
Malin.
one. She didn't even do it on
I think
purpose.
It wasn't even on
Yeah.
purpose.
It's an accident.
No, but we jumped on that shit so
Oh
fast.
yeah, I died.
Yeah.
Can't put nothing past us.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Just shut up.
But anyways, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make you a gift basket of all the amazing sex toys that you should try.
Okay.
And then I might ask you if you tried them. Yeah. Because I know what they do. I know. So, I don't know if you're lying.
Okay.
You're like, thank you so much. It was the best gift I've ever got.
I want one of them chairs. I saw that waves like this.
Oh my God, yes.
A sex chair. It's a chair.
But it's like this narrow.
That's so you could just like lay on and get your legs spread out on it.
I need it to be wider.
That like sex specific furniture is so expensive.
It really is. Even
I think
online.
I found one for like $200 though at one time.
Because we've looked at them multiple times and they're expensive.
Your kids would want to play on it.
Yeah, probably.
So you wipe it off afterwards.
As long as they're not running around the house going, "This is my dildo," like they did before.
Fucking sword fighting.
My cock's bigger than your cock.
Whatever. Just like I said, we lock our door so the kids cannot come in our room because there's so much. We have so much stuff. And one time they came in and the box was open on Jason. It's all on Jason's side of the bed. And they looked at a dick. And they're like, "What's that?" I was like, "I don't know. That's Daddy's." It's on his side.
It's interchangeable.
I was sitting there with her too. And I looked around. I was like, "Nice, thanks."
It's like when you get the phone call from the teacher and she's like, "Can we talk to you about what your child brought for show and tell today?"
Double-headed.
Your son showed up with a large double-headed
I've never
penis.
tried one of those.
Well, you got to have another female, hopefully. Well, I don't know. Unless the dude likes it in the butt. So.
It bends.
It bends all the way around.
I guess you could do it like that. I was
You
just thinking
can.
about the...
And then use the bend as
Yeah.
the handle.
Yeah.
Imagination.
With your crazy imagination, you couldn't think of that.
Couldn't
I didn't
even
think of that one. I guess
fathom
it's
the
because
thought.
I've seen stuff in porn and stuff. It's always the two women with the two things fucking each
Not
other.
true.
With it. I've never seen the one where they bend it around and
Yeah, because you're too busy watching
themselves.
somebody get fucking Fruit Loops ate out their ass. That's why.
We gotta
We're
talk
on
about
that again.
I didn't bring the Fruit Loops in the ass up. See, you did.
Yeah, but you did send it in the group message.
I did. I wanted y'all to
everybody in the group
explore the people eating Fruit Loops out the girl's ass off.
Everybody in the group got the Pornhub link to the girl.
Yeah. I'd already seen it.
Face
so
down,
when he
ass up.
sent it in the group message, I'm like, oh my God,
cavity
deja vu.
Anal cavity full of Fruit Loops.
Oh, it was terrible. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Just saying.
Well,
sorry.
All right, so anything
You good?
interesting happening this week with anybody?
No.
Mine was uneventful.
I mean, Jason got in a wreck. That was my eventful part.
Kind of fucked up my whole week. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I had strep again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Gross.
She gets it quite often.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have gotten your tonsils taken out when you were younger.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
No, I mean, you know how I had to fight the doctor because you can't just go see the ENT. You have to get your doctor to refer you.
Yeah.
And Sawyer's tonsils were swollen for a solid, like they never went back down.
Oh
The
my
solid
God.
6 months. And I had to change doctors because she would not refer us. And when I went to the ENT, he's like, I don't know how he's breathing. His throat was almost closed up because that's how swollen his tonsils were.
That's
She
insane.
gets strep probably.
I had it
4 or 5
ago.
Yeah, she just had it 2 months ago.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Jason gets sick, it's like he's on his deathbed because it doesn't.
Your father.
No,
is the
not
worst.
just because he's a baby about it.
No,
just because he only gets sick like once a year.
Yeah, I don't really man flu, but every time I get sick, I get real sick.
Your dad's not a very good patient.
I'm sure
I'm surprised y'all didn't pick that story.
that girl looks like Chucky.
That's because she's a meth head.
You talking about the people who had sex in the back of a cop car?
Yeah, they got arrested
Yeah,
and then they took their clothes off and fucked each other in the back of the cop car.
One of them took off.
And then when they
still
opened
handcuffed
the
and
when they
naked.
opened the door to think the guy jumped out and took off running.
Hit
They
it
took
quick.
that was
Dick
that country
flapping in the
They
song?
were
wind.
reading it. Yeah, she kind of scared Megan a little bit.
She's a meth head from the stores all over her face.
I don't trust people whose hair is that curly and that short. I'm sorry. I don't.
She was.
That's what bothered you about that mugshot?
No, not like that. No.
She was scary.
And like
looking.
at first, you can't tell if she was a girl or a boy
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
because you didn't read the story.
I guess we're talking about it now.
Let me bring it up.
Go ahead and get it.
Hang on.
I'm gonna go get a refill.
Okay. Don't you start talking about it. This is my segment. A news segment.
We need to replay the music since we're starting over.
Yeah. Play my music again.
The news.
Yep.
Breaking news.
Lord.
Hold on to your seats, people, because guess where this story came from? Florida. Yep. Florida, of course, because all the weird shit happens in Florida. A couple stripped off and had sex in the back of a police car after they were arrested. They were stopped by Florida police after they were spotted riding bikes around, no lights on, and were almost hit by a car. That's... The cop noticed that the couple stank of booze.
They stank.
That's what it says. Stank
Man.
of booze and had bloodshot eyes. So he piled them into the back seat of the police car, which appeared to appeal to the couple. This girl's name was Megan.
Making an AA Ron.
Yep, an AA Ron. They took off their clothes and started to have sex. Let's see. The cop said when he opened the door to stop them, AA Ron was naked and Megan had her pants down.
Uh-oh.
When he went to intervene, poor dude.
Should have maced him.
I feel bad for him. The nude dude managed to flee.
The nude dude.
Oh, he's fleeing naked?
Yeah, he ran off through a car park. His escape proved brief as he was caught a short time later hiding behind a nearby ice cream parlor. I bet that was a scary sight to see. Cause
I don't ever see naked people running around.
well, that's probably a good thing. I mean,
I'd like crash my Jeep.
I don't want to see anybody.
Depends.
I mean, unless they're like a fucking
Did
model.
you see the pictures of these people?
Yeah,
It's always the meth heds. I don't want to see them. They
I
always
want to see them.
They're always fucking taking their clothes off. No one wants to see your nasty asses with your scabby self. Stop. No.
I got asked by somebody one time. They're like, "Oh, but it was another guy. He was like, "Oh, you're like, you work on an ambulance. You must like, you do like EKGs and shit. You must like see a lot of, you put stuff on chest. You like see a lot of stuff you want to see." He's like, no, it's never anybody you want to fucking see.
Because those
Why would
people
you think
drive
that?
themselves to the hospital. They don't need to call an ambulance.
Those people are responsible.
Yep.
And not 80 years old.
Right, saggy titties.
It's like it's
Hey,
never.
man.
Hey, Gam Gam may have some saggy titties, but she's
Nah,
sitting
she
on
works
that
at. She
shit.
probably has fake tits. They're probably sitting up straight.
Couldn't tell under the cardigan.
Was it the zip or the button?
No, it was buttons.
That's so cute.
Just like
I love
like
her.
the little
Does she have
library
silver
lady.
hair?
I saw a lady
Or
the other
did she
day.
dye it like red?
I saw a lady the other day. I wanted her mask so bad because it had dicks all over it. It had just cartoon
I could
penises.
put some on you on one for you.
That'd be awesome.
What color hair does she have? Silver, gray, blue?
It was no, it wasn't.
Red.
It was a natural color. She looked like somebody's grandma, which I'm sure she was, given her age. But she looked like a normal little old lady, regardless of the dicks on her name tag.
Mm-hmm.
Our studio audience then has just dropped a breaking news story from us from Florida. And the title is awesome. It says, Miami stripper gives holiday gift to the police force. Miami stripper was arrested for self-defense squirting on cops.
Stop it.
A Florida lap dancer has been arrested in Miami after assaulting five police officers. Assaulting five police officers with her vagina and using it as a deadly weapon without intent to kill.
Seriously?
I wonder if she had that G-spot vibrator.
What you doing in jail?
Is that considered assault?
I
when you
attacked
flirt
a
on people?
squad room of cops with my pussy.
This Brittany Simmons, 24 years old, was performing at the Camel Toe Strip Club
Oh,
You stop it
jeez.
right now.
when an altercation began between Simmons and several clients at the club. Miami police were called to intervene and attempted to apprehend Simmons, who was highly intoxicated and acting erratically, according to the official police report. 5 Miami Police Department officers attempt to place Simmons under arrest, but were momentarily indisposed when the lap dancer ejected vaginal fluids towards officers. Wait. Temporarily blinding 3 of them and injuring 2.
Stop.
She got some good fucking aim. God damn.
Well, she must have some distance on that squirt.
For
too.
real.
Yeah.
Injuring 2. She injured 2. What the fuck did she
They
do?
probably slip and fell.
Man, that shit.
Shrapnel.
This is a quote from an eyewitness that says, she just spread her legs wide open and started squirting in the cop's faces, eyes, and mouths from a distance of about 12 to 15 feet.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn, she got some pressure on that
For
shit.
real.
Damn.
God.
If I was the cop, I'd be like,
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
That's why you're never the first person to walk up to some crazy shit. You let somebody else go first. Let that gullible fireman go first.
But what's bad is when they got home, if they're married, and then they smell like pussy, and their wife's like, "What'd you do tonight?" This woman attacked me with her vagina. Yeah, right. Sure. You just smell like, yeah.
No, I know from experience that every last one of them ended up at the hospital. They all went to the hospital to
probably
go
all-
get checked, and
they
they
probably-
all had to explain what happened.
They probably got gonorrhea in the eye.
Well, this is quote. This is the Michael Aguilera, spokesperson for the Miami Police Department, says, quote, knowing full well that she was exposing the police officers to a number of sexually transmitted diseases and potentially HIV as well, it is
What does she have? Shit.
It is
Everything.
considered that she used her vagina as a lethal force against the officers.
She works at the Camel Toe.
Simmons' attorney, Alan Smith, argued that his client acted in self-defense and used her vagina, quote, not as a deadly weapon, but, again, in quotes, the appropriate boundaries of her working skills and abilities.
She
Oh my god.
she's a prostitute now?
They got a picture of this chick on there?
So
No,
if you
thank
get
God.
squirted on, that's considered assault?
I guess if you got gonorrhea, syphilis, hepatitis, AIDS.
Wow.
I mean, I guess
But
it's the
I
same.
mean, I have to.
I've just
wait,
never heard
I need to
someone do
applaud
that.
this
They
They
bitch.
just better be glad it would come out the vagina and not the ass. Could you imagine she had the flying shit?
Wait.
They started shitting on all the cops everywhere.
I mean,
Oh, you'd be over
I,
with.
I would have just dropped dead
So
right
the
there.
comments
in my
on
own
it's
puke.
a fucked up situation, but I just want to applaud her on her fucking 12 to 15
Yes.
A
feet
12,
radius.
12
Jesus.
to 15 foot stream of vaginal pressure squirt and come. That's just impressive.
It's-
Where's our clap? Get the
Good,
clap in
get
there.
the slow clap for Brittany.
It's a thought name.
Good job.
Hang on, Jason. Hang on. Because Malin wasn't here. There was a stripper that squirted on a whole bunch of cops.
First, she worked at the Camel Toe
12
Strip
to
Club.
15 feet of squirt.
Just make herself squirt like that.
I mean, some people
She
can't.
did it out of self-defense.
She
She
squirted some of the
self-defense
cops in the eyes and they had to go to the hospital.
Oh, well, this is really giving me the vibe that self-defense coaches are really missing out on the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of rated class she was in.
Yeah, but to squirt on demand.
Krav Maga
Right.
shit. Nobody's-
I don't.
So this is
how
the
that's possible.
story comes from TigerDroppings.com, and the comments below it are just golden. We have one that just says, "Sounds like her secret weapon." Somebody says she needs to clean up her act. Somebody's pointing out that the ability to eject fluids on demand without any warm-up
That's
is
what I'm
really
saying.
interesting.
Right?
Just the
That's
12 to
With
15
no
feet. I'm just
stimulation,
like,
just-
wow.
That. I mean, she's been working all night.
And
I'm sure she had some stimulation.
Maybe.
Maybe.
My favorite part of this right here is just somebody quoted the entire bit about her from the eyewitness that she spread her legs wide open and started squirting in the cops' faces and said this
That just
Like
the
a skunk.
fucking mental picture.
this is the most Florida thing I've ever read.
God, if we ever go to Florida, I'm gonna find the fucking Camel Toe.
Well, not all
Oh my
women
gosh.
can squirt. I will
Okay,
say
so
that.
every time we go to Disney,
No, you can't. Not all women can squirt, but the 12 to 15 feet.
She broke the Guinness Book of
Look,
World Records.
I'm impressed.
That's a lot.
That's
I will.
that's
And to hit that many cops, you know how much squirt must have been coming out
Was
of
she
there?
pivoting
Right?
the hips like?
I know.
Dove them.
Or was it like a
So every time
like a machine gun squirt?
Funnel.
every time we go to Disney, we pass this strip club. I don't even remember what it was called. What is it called?
No, not a fan. I'll think about
But
it.
I want to stop at it every time because
Cafe Risque. I remember.
Yes.
because we
That's the
see
name
it.
of it?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Our studio's office is laughing because you can't miss this place on your way to Florida.
Oh, he's one of the studios states that he has been to.
Oh, is it
Cafe
good?
Risque.
Oh my God, we want to stop every time we go to Disney, but we just don't because.
Well, now you
For
know
anybody
you
that's-
should.
For anybody that's ever
Apparently.
been down the Florida Turnpike at all, there's like a million signs for this place.
I want to know if you can rent this stripper out and get her like in your front yard and like use her like as a lawn
Sprinkler?
thing to sprinkle and water your grass.
Are we talking about the squirting bitch?
Yeah, I mean,
We
By the
even
way-
left that story.
I'm just
He's
impressed
just.
by that.
I mean, I'm impressed by it too.
I'm still thinking about it, to be honest with you.
I
By the way,
know.
Brittany, really good job hydrating.
I know.
For real.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
she's
seriously.
drinking her water.
Even though some people don't even believe in squirting, they think it's just pee.
It's not.
Could you see her? It's like walking down the road, somebody trying to rob her, and all of a sudden she just like drops her pants and spreads her legs and starts
Right.
squirting in her eyes.
Right. I know. I've read so much stuff about that,
Yeah.
but
It's not pee.
it's not pee. But it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
I taught Brandy how to do it. We practiced. Just saying.
That new vibrator. That.
No, I did a lot of research and reading.
Oh,
I
so
can
did we.
do it. Yeah, and she can do it.
We're well
Look.
read. Don't worry.
Yeah, we.
Look, Malin's just sitting there with her.
Oh yeah,
Just-
no.
She's done.
I've been for years. I've been researching this, and apparently Jason was too. And like a couple weeks ago,
I read tons of shit.
a couple
on it.
weeks ago, it finally happened, and I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my God!" And then we got that vibrator, and it made it even
But you
better.
gotta stay totally relaxed. Just this,
Yeah,
any women that are listening, if it's happening to you, you feel like you're gonna pee. You have the urge you're gonna pee. Where it's not pee, you're gonna squirt. So you gotta relax yourself and let it happen and not hold it back.
yep.
And for any guys listening, or gals, I guess, that are looking to make that happen, one, your partner needs to do the relaxing bit. But two, if you don't know where the G spot is, just find it. Look that up. I'm not describing it to you on here,
Because it's
but
not going to happen otherwise.
Yeah, just jabbing your fingers
Yeah,
randomly in and out of a woman
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you
is
can't.
not really that fun for her.
No, it's not. I
No.
mean,
If she's boning while you're doing it,
She's
she's
faking
fucking
it.
faking it.
right? Like, to, get some.
Oh,
technique.
baby, yeah, that feel. They just want you to hurry up and fucking get it over with.
Right. No, I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't know what you're doing, guys and or ladies. But
Do your research.
Do
You
your
can read
research.
up on shit and stuff. Watching porn is not research because that's just not
No,
real.
actually
Because if you
reading.
I guarantee you, if you turn around and like spit in some girl's face or something while you're having sex with her, she's not gonna go, "Oh, that's so hot." She's probably gonna fucking punch you and
I
get
will.
up and leave.
Me too.
Okay,
Ugh.
Yeah.
so I
Be
wouldn't do
spitting
stuff like
nothing.
that.
Right. Gross.
Just make believe people for entertainment purposes, not educational purposes.
we'll send
wrong,
you
Malin?
we'll send you links on how to do it, Malin. Don't worry.
Right.
Man, would
With
you
a
like
bus.
With the right exercise, you too can squirt.
and being young like that, you may be able to get 12 or 15 feet out of it.
Brittany sure the hell can. Good for you, Brittany.
Yeah.
You
Because
go,
I
Brittany.
certainly fucking can't.
How has no one
Neither.
already? How has no one at the table Googled what the world record for that is? Because I'm sure somebody's got a world record.
Oh, our
for
studio
distance.
audience is in the middle of it right now.
Studio audience. It's our research team
Mm-hmm.
behind us.
That was a good story.
We take
though.
this shit.
I wish we were on video because the look on Malin's face right now is fucking like
It's
a
like-
Kodak moment. She's just like,
between shock and
yeah, she's
horror
not
and
even speaking anymore.
I don't. I mean, I
morbid
have no
curiosity.
comment.
You don't want to
Literally have nothing to say.
You know what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
You want me to show you a video?
No. I'm good.
It's between that or the Cheerios
I
and the
can
ass
use
thing.
my imagination.
It was Fruit Loops.
That's Fruit Loops. I'm sorry, I got my cereal brands wrong.
Don't do that to Cheerios.
The Honey Nut Cheerios with the little bee.
God damn it.
I like Fruit Loops, but I had to go on to Apple Jacks.
Switch brands entirely.
My favorite cereal is the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Gross.
I like-
You just
I
like
like-
anything peanut butter.
I like the Reese's peanut butter, like the puffs. The cereal, they're good.
Peanut
good with
butter.
Cocoa
You put peanut butter on
Krispies.
anything.
Oh my gosh, yes. Those are my
I don't
favorite.
like chocolate.
They
No.
look like just like little rabbit.
Wait,
droppings.
okay, so I don't really eat cereal that often, but I do have to ask, are you the type of people who like eat your cereal and then drink the milk?
Yes.
Of course, you got to drink the milk.
Fuck
It
no.
depends on the cereal.
It's the chunk thing again. Like I don't.
Oh no, I don't leave any cereal in it, but I don't drink milk as it is. But
Yeah.
if it's a really sweet cereal, I will drink it afterwards. But there will be no cereal left in the milk.
No, fuck that shit. Nope.
Studio
I don't
said they like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which I've had. It
yeah,
is
those are
delicious.
good.
It makes the milk delicious too.
I don't drink the milk. Nope.
Like Pops and
I could see you drinking the
honeycomb.
milk after that one though.
No. Never. I don't dunk my cookies in milk either.
No, nothing on the world. I don't know if they have a
What's-
world record on.
They have a world record for
Squirting.
everything.
I'm sure they do.
No luck so far. We have.
Right?
I think Brittany might have it. I mean, that's.
12 to 15 feet. That is impressive.
I'm very impressed.
So I just,
I'd like
I
to
could
see
just,
it.
I could just see these cops going home spelling like vagina in there.
Yeah, but they have a doctor excuse.
How
They
would you like
always
to have to go
spell.
to? I want to go to that. When that goes to court, I want to be there for that.
They all went
That-
to the spittle.
How do you not
They
find
are-
it? That's the
that-
first thing I Googled and I found it.
Come on, audience.
That job, right? That judge can be like, what did she? Did you play? We're gonna have to observe the evidence.
A reenactment. So what was it?
Did you
Full
find it?
CSI thing.
Hang on.
Inspecting droplet patterns.
Yeah.
This article is called "The Queen of Squirting."
Everyone stand back. It'd be like that Gallagher guy with the comedian. Everybody would have plastic sheets over yourself in a courtroom and shit.
Shit, there's more.
Okay, so
Allow me. Which one? Oh my god. While you're looking for those, our studio audience has produced a whole bunch of sex world records, and some of these are fun. Like number one here is longest ejaculation. Gentleman by the name of Horst Schultz achieved 18 feet 9 inches, which is 6 meters, distance shot of ejaculation of semen. He also holds the record for the greatest height at 12 feet 4 inches and greatest speed of ejaculation at 42.7 miles per hour.
Jesus Christ.
That dude's got
like-
some pressure.
Does he do this in front of people for them to
Projectile.
measure, or
Yeah.
does he measure it himself?
That motherfucker be
That's a
like,
great point.
So they don't have a record for how far. It was how much. And this lady ejected 1,250 milliliters in under 30 seconds.
she drowned her partner.
Like,
Is that considered,
She's overhydrated.
instead of waterboarding, it's like water vaginaing?
You know your mom when you're thinking of how many medicine cups that is.
A lot.
right?
Here's another one. It says most orgasms. For 22 years, Dr. William Hartman and Marilyn, can't pronounce her last name, of the Center for Marital and Sexual Studies in Long Beach, California, have been faithfully recording orgasmic response in their laboratory. Most orgasms they've recorded in an hour for a woman is a staggering 134, while the best men could do was 16.
16 orgasms in an hour?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I'd be in the hospital.
yeah. I'd shrivel up and die.
That's sad for men
It is.
because it's just like back to back to back to back, and it's wonderful.
Been wanting to get to this one because it makes my stomach upset. Number 5 was most semen swallowed. Y'all just get ready for it. Michelle Monaghan had 1.7 pints of semen pumped out of her stomach in Los Angeles in July of 1991.
Jesus, she had like a whole community of kids in her stomach.
That's like the epitome of a cum bucket.
No,
right there.
that was beyond a cum bucket. She was like a whole like 55-gallon
Keg.
drum.
It's a cum keg.
How many people's dicks did she have to suck to get that much cum?
Let's see. Strongest vagina goes to a lady named Tatiana.
No, how the hell did they even check that?
It explains.
The lady from Russia, the world's strongest vagina. She broke records to attain the title by lifting almost 31 pounds with her vagina.
Oh my god, I've seen. I've seen something like that. Like they had like a weight, like they had the Kegel in,
Said Helga.
and they had a weight at the bottom.
Yeah, I have seen that. now
Ooh,
that
that no.
Oh, I thought they were like testing pressure, like gator
No.
jaws or something.
Of course, they're from Russia, though.
internal muscle holding.
Number 8 here is most sexual partners in a single. I don't know how to say it. In a single lay. At a place called Eroticon. In 2004, porn star Lisa Sparks, noted American pornographic actress, had sex with 919 men in one day, setting a world record.
What a whore.
Damn. You know that shit had to be sore as a motherfucker.
That shit had to be loose as a motherfucker.
Somebody divide 919 divided by 24.
No, our studio audience is doing
she
it.
stopped having orgasms like
How
way
many men
hundreds
is that
That's
in an hour?
38.2.
38 men in an hour.
No, yeah.
Is that having sex and having an orgasm every time, or just somebody sticking a wiener in and calling it
I
quits?
guess the guy would have
like
to
2
come
minutes
for
a
it to
dude.
count. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I mean,
Or do they just stick it in and pump a few times and they leave? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's a lot of people. I want to know where
she
you
wasn't
find that
getting
many
nothing out of
fucking
it.
people.
0.638. Lots of other numbers after per man. That's how much, like, jeez.
For some reason, this one doesn't really surprise me. It says the world's biggest orgy, a recent achievement for Japan in the world of sex records, was achieving the biggest orgy ever recorded with 250 couples going at it in an extremely orderly fashion.
But you know what?
Orderly.
But you know what? If it
Orderly.
was videoed, you couldn't see it because Japan likes to pixelate all
They
their
buzzed
shit,
it out,
you know?
yeah.
Whole
They
goddamn
blur it
video is
out.
blurred out.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Ooh, win for the penises here for a second, because the world's strongest vagina was only able to lift 30-something pounds. A guy from Hong Kong named Mo Ka Wang, yes, his last name, just to get it out of the way, just everybody laugh at it again, was able to lift
His name was Wang.
250 pounds 2 feet off the ground with his penis. Mo Ka Wang was practicing the ancient Taoist art, which dates back to 2700 BC, to supposedly achieve sexual ecstasy. It's an ancient Taoist art
He's a real wanger.
to dick lift.
He's a wanger.
250 pounds.
Ouch.
That's.
What's
crazy.
up?
We're almost done. He finally says his show
Oh,
up.
you missed
He's
them.
all sweaty looking.
She'll have to tell you some of the stories we've been talking about.
Or you can just listen to the podcast.
Come
Yeah,
on
so
in.
you just listen.
Come
That
on,
we-
man.
we've
We're
been
talking about
talking
sex
about-
again.
This woman.
We've been talking about squirting and, you know, sexual world records. And this lady in Florida who was, you know, arrested because she squirted a couple police officers in the eyes.
Oh, no, 5.
She got
5
arrested
police
for using her vagina as a lethal weapon.
She squirted 12 to 15 feet.
2 officers were injured, and 3 of them were temporarily blinded.
And they probably all got HIV and gonorrhea in the eyeballs.
I know it's a lot to take.
That's impressive.
And
But
she worked at the Camel Toe.
That's awesome branding for a strip club. Like that.
I
The
know.
camel toe. God, I want to go to the camel toe.
I say we start a new franchise.
You do have,
I mean,
you do have a camel.
we've
on
been
your shirt.
I have a
Googling.
camel on my shirt.
Yeah, you do.
That's our next
So
field trip.
that prompted the whole Googling statistics and world records and, yeah,
12 to 15 feet.
of
Right?
squirt.
It was from a
Of
witness.
squirt.
Then I had some woman had like 5 pints of cum sucked
In
out
her
of
belly.
her in her belly.
Yeah.
1.7 pints of
1.7
cum
pints of
pumped from her stomach.
And then this one lady who had sex with 919 different men in a 24-hour period.
I just read that article the other day.
You did?
I did.
And I think you can stop saying lady at that point.
Whore,
Just put that out there.
slut.
That was 38
It was-
men
Yeah.
I bet you
hour.
her twat was raw as a
Right?
motherfucker.
I'm
It
sure they
just
had
so
lots
be-
of lube.
a sex doll at that point. Like,
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
they gotta have gallons of lube just sitting there.
Oh, yeah, because
Oh,
she
yeah.
stopped enjoying it way
Oh,
long
yeah.
ago.
She's just in that for the world record at that point.
Yeah.
We're assuming that took 24 hours. There's no saying that actually took 24 hours. I'm sure she took a break in there at some point.
And I wanna
I
know-
thought the article read that it only took her like 12 hours. And I
What?
could be wrong. I thought.
All we read that said it
I'm
she
gonna
did
go
it in
find
one
it.
day.
919 and 12 hours.
Technically, they could be like sticking it in her butt too. It says like 2 dudes at the same time, so that counts too. Just saying.
I'm gonna go find it. It's
We could pull a Bill Clinton.
Come on, man. Are you a junkie?
What a douche! You were in the middle of talking.
like,
somebody
we'll
fucking puts a soundbite
Yeah.
on.
Well, why do you do that?
Pull a Bill Clinton here and just say what actually counts as sex.
I did not
Just like, you
have
know,
sexual relations with that
was she-
woman.
Can we get that sound clip next time?
I did not have sex.
What? That one?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can pull it up.
Yeah.
I did not inhale the marijuana.
I don't know if you want the Clintons coming after you.
Yeah, we gon' never
Fuck
mind.
them. Bring it on, Hillary.
So if we all disappear or all
Hillary did
suddenly
it.
mysteriously commit suicide,
If we all end up dead,
It's the
Bill and
Clintons.
Hillary did it.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's brave enough to come up in here with
No.
this family.
I don't
No.
think. Not even them.
We're gonna start some practicing going on here. Your ass gonna get blinded with some squirt.
I'm too old for 12 to 15 feet.
So I found the article with talking about her name is actually Miss Lisa Sparks.
how many X's does that Sparks have on it, by the way?
It says she's an adult entertainer,
Yeah, she's
which
a porn
I mean
star.
I would have never figured that one. Lisa Sparks.
She entertained 919 men at least.
So it says Lisa Sparks broke the original world record, which was 759 men. She did this back in 2004 and she is an adult actor, by the way. According to statistics released by the directors of the world record, she slept with one man for an average of 45 seconds. That means one man slept with her for 45 seconds before another would insert.
I know some guys.
So
that's
there
probably
was.
their average.
It was pretty much
They
just
just they
penetration.
stuck it in and pulled it
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
I just want to know
well, that's not-
what newspaper article in the classified did they have? 900 men wanted to fuck me. Apply inside. I mean,
I want to know how you came across this story.
man, I have some good group messages with some good friends.
Well, maybe they should come on the show.
Oh, they don't live here.
Oh. Well, they can call in.
They live in Florida.
Exactly.
Right,
They're
full
from
circle.
Florida.
They can
Frickin'
call in.
frickin' Florida.
Have you
Always
told them
in
to listen to
fucking
our
Florida.
show?
So, and then also an
They
article
would
that
love our
says,
show.
according to her, she enjoyed herself, although she confessed that she did feel pain for about a week or so after.
I'm
Wow,
fucking
it's
sure.
You had
couldn't walk.
998 dicks in
I
you.
mean, we've all been there, right? You sleep with 919 dudes, and you feel like you can't walk for the next week.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
just a normal Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that was a Thursday night. And I went to work and my booty hole hurt.
Shit.
God.
No. My vagina hurts after I have sex with one dude.
Damn, Jason, what you got?
Skill.
Like
And a lot of
touche.
plastic boxes of stuff.
Yep. Lots of sex
Skill and
toys.
equipment. Talk about bringing that. Full
Yeah, we
circle.
just talked
we
about
had-
their new toy.
Yeah,
What's the new toy?
the new toy is a G-spot vibrator that made me squirt.
Yikes.
That's how. Yeah.
See what
It
you're
was
missing
amazing.
out.
I mean,
in the
I
story.
could. Yeah. It
We
was.
talked to Malin. She wanted to squirt. She just kind of stood there and looked at us with a blank look on
Deer
her
in the
face.
headlights.
We're going to take a field trip to the sex store on the bus. All of us.
I'm working.
No,
God, pussy.
I'm working.
no, you're not.
Vanilla.
I'm going to get your
But
schedule.
I do have to say, when you do get a sex toy, when you want to branch out, don't get the ones. Get rechargeable ones because I've gone through so many batteries.
Yeah,
I have.
Get
Yeah, the fucking
rechargeable.
Energizer bunny ain't worth shit. She don't-
I had like a pack of like a 24 pack of double A's and triple A's on my side of the bed, and they just had to switch them out like every night. Yeah. So get rechargeable
Yeah,
ones.
get rechargeable and spend the extra money and get good stuff.
I seen on that, I think that site you sent, that the motherfucker they got an attachment that goes on a fucking sawzall.
Yes, I've seen that. It goes so
It's
fucking
an
fast.
attachment
It
on a
looks-
sawzall that you can hook a dildo to it and stuff. Like a cut saw, you know. I could just imagine. I mean, that motherfucker must be going like at 10,000 RPMs or some shit like that.
Anybody
I did
wondering,
see it.
this website is called extremerestraints.com.
It's not a plug or a
It's
paid
got
advertisement.
everything.
Yeah. It's a wonderful website.
It is. Uh-huh.
Our studio audience is about to look at it.
It's great. It's got everything under
Yes.
the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Everything under the sun.
I did find a little dick ice tray and put it in a cart, but I forgot to order it. Where you can make little dicks. To put in
I
your
thought we
drinks.
had one.
Yeah, but these are cooler dicks. It's even got a bend in it.
Oh, it's a cooler dick?
It's got
Cooler ice dicks, yeah.
It's got a bend in it.
So it's more realistic.
Oh, it's not
kind of
just
little
straight
like
dick.
It's got a little curve.
No, well, it's bigger than the ice tray we have. So
Ours is just like a 6 dick
Yeah, we
silicone
need a-
thing.
I like the one that the Jello shots were in.
Yeah, we
But-
still have those.
So
yeah,
like,
we still got all the penis Jello shot one,
I love those.
but speaking of dicks, so
Okay.
and you just got
Take it
here.
away. Take it away, Fluffy.
Tell us about the dick.
No.
No.
Let
we're
him
not-
talk. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
So we have a guy that we work with. Amongst the
getting better.
station. Yeah, exactly. And he is he doesn't really have a nickname,
The
but he
dick
is
connoisseur.
He's gonna
Well,
after this story.
he is notorious for having dick costumes.
Oh.
And apparently it's a pretty common thing. You can look it up on Amazon. He's got like a little tuxedo with a mustache, and then he's got a what's the like blanket thing that the Mexicans wear?
Like a serape?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And then it has like a little sombrero for it.
Do you have pictures?
Amazon will.
Wait, this is the costume he puts on his penis?
Yes.
That is fucking awesome!
Tyler might not have pictures, but you know that
What,
guy's
I
got
hear.
You
pictures.
can dress your dick up
Oh.
in a sombrero.
Yeah, for special occasions.
Cinco de Mayo.
Just gonna walk into the Mexican. I'm just gonna a table for 2.5, please.
Hang a wreath on it at Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo dick.
I'm Googling it. Hang
I
on.
got a little sombrero for my little friend right here.
Little bunny is for
Oh
Easter.
my god, look. Wait, it's great. Look at it. They blurred the dick out, but
You stop it.
swear.
Does it have a mustache?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Told you.
I just want to
You
know.
need that one.
I just want to know. Does your friend show y'all
Oh my
the
gosh.
pictures of his dick dressed
Wait,
up?
They,
No, he brings them to work,
they
and we
put-
all look at it.
They put it on
Yeah.
a cucumber.
Try 'em all.
Y'all look at his dick dressed up
They put it on a
at
cucumber.
work. Damn freaking
That's supposed to
fireman.
be the nuts.
Yeah, with tomatoes.
Our studio audience has passed me an Amazon listing for all the inflatable dick costumes. Full on.
No, but like no, it's
No, but this is actually fun.
legitimately
I know what you're
It
talking
goes
about.
on the actual wiener.
No, I'm aware.
on the shaft.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love these people are commenting like their reviews. Arrived early, fit great, best costume, unique, silly, fun, and sexy, all rolled into one genius idea.
I'm ordering one.
I bought the police outfit. And it's absolutely perfect. They have a police outfit.
I'm ordering
A
one.
little cop dick.
Wait, I gotta find it now. It's called Cock Couture.
How
on
funny.
Etsy.
You stop now.
Oh my gosh! They have a pirate one and a Ready Whip one.
I just want to know when he dresses his dick up and y'all look at it at work.
Uh-oh.
Kids,
Come here.
what kid is it?
It's yours.
All right, back to the subject of the Cabbage Patch doll.
Yes. That's
Somebody's
fantastic.
knocking.
Who is-
This is great. It has a little fake mustache too.
I love that one.
Look,
Lord.
that's awesome.
I'm so glad I can teach you guys something.
Fluffy needs that one with the mustache.
I always knew
I'm Fluffy and meet my little friend.
gay kinky shit was going on at the fire stations.
Look, I know every cop wants to be a fireman at least once in their life. I've even got the photo of
You know what?
Mr.
Yeah.
Fireman.
Me take, because I had
He
to put the
did it
fire
this
out before
week.
the fireman got
You
there.
sent him the video?
No, I just got a screenshot of the picture.
Oh. Okay. Well, he actually.
Saved the day once again, waiting on the fire department to show up.
Yeah.
Just saying.
With code 4.
Did they show up?
They did after they paused PlayStation and put their shoes on and turned the oven off. So, just saying.
Lord.
Well,
All right.
as soon as Jason gets back, we're gonna get ready to close this shit down.
Yeah,
We have shocked the world enough again today.
I know.
So they're probably gonna ban us in certain countries or something if they ever listen to it.
We
If-
have a
if you
lot
people,
of
if you
other
people are
countries
listening
that listen.
and enjoy us, tell your friends.
Spread the
Tell
word.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us.
Send us an email or Instagram or Facebook. Or
No one. We need people to reach out to us.
Twitter, Parlor.
You're gonna well, you can go ahead and give all that out. Or get Megan to.
I'm gonna fuck it up, so you might as well let Malin do it. I always fuck it up.
Megan, not Malin.
Megan. Too many M's around.
All right. I know. That's too many for him, apparently.
Look, you just shut up over there with your little vanilla self. I'm gonna buy you a box of sprinkles or something.
I like sprinkles.
Gross.
Tyler, you know she got buck ass naked in the driveway the other day and no panties on and shit.
Yesterday, before she come to your house.
Stripped down in the fucking driveway, changed clothes outside in the driveway.
Well, if she wouldn't have been late, she could have got dressed like a normal person.
Right by my Jeep, stripped down, didn't care.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Right. All right. Let me go with this now.
Yes.
We done talking about it?
Yep.
All right, cool. We all talked about Malin's ass like 4 times.
Yep.
We all love you, though. All right, send us the email at perfectlydysfunctional05@gmail.com. Instagram, perfectly_dysfunctional05. Dad, what's the other ones, the Twitter and all that?
Twitter is perfectly dysfunctional at Twitter, and same thing at Parlor.
And then
I don't know the Instagram shit.
I already said that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not listening. And then on Facebook, it's just Perfectly Dysfunctional Podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hit us up, like us, review
Go
us.
on iTunes. You can.
If you don't like us, at least leave a fucking review so we know why you don't like it.
Because we're not going to change. I mean,
no, we ain't changing because we don't give a fuck if you like us or not.
Yeah.
I just like to know why you don't like us. So
we're new. Give us some feedback.
Yeah, have some balls, and if you're gonna leave us a 1 or star, 3 star, hey, have some balls and just tell us why you don't like us.
Unless it's Paige, I think we know why you don't like it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if you think we're nasty, if we hurt your feelings, or
go away,
you need to go back to your safe space and suck on your mama's titty for breast milk to make yourself feel better. That's fine. Just let us know why.
We're easy to talk to.
Yeah, we're not scary. We're just freaky.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Until next time.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for being dysfunctional with us. See you again next week.